I'm gonna start waiting till they get here so I can show. Chewing this gum like it's going out of style. Hey, princess. Hey, princess. Hey. Waiting on a few more people to come. Hey, I'm doing wonderful, Lakeisha. Thanks so much for asking. Hey, Shayla. Did I say your name right? Hey, Dana. I'm going to start in a few minutes. Y'all see my face is looking a lot better. Praise God. Hey, Wavon. Hey, Diamond Girl. Need to get another mannequin here, but where I'm so too. You know, the thrift store be having them. Hey, Nikki Love. The snail, he's still alive. He has not died, but because of the way his hello, Miss Ebony, hello, because hey, Dominique, because his shell is cracked, he can't be in the water. He's not going to drop. So I'm going to just take him back to the pet store and just tell them they can keep him. Maybe they can help him repair or whatever. I have no idea. Hey, Styles by Katrina. How are you doing? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Hey, Frederick. Oh, okay. Somebody give that information. Hey, Angela. Blessings to you as well. Okay, y'all. I'm going to start. So if y'all I'll try to, you know, keep looking at the comments and stuff, but I don't want to. Don't think I'm ignoring you, because I know y'all be feeling like that. I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I have to do this while I got the sunlight. So this is my mannequin. Her name is Ranshika. That's her name, okay? Y'all don't judge her. You really have time. I wish I had your skills to do my own hair. Pray on it, girl. I wasn't always this good. Pray on it. Ask God to guide your hands. Okay, so one of my daughter's classmates wants to know, can I show her mom or her how to do Dutch braids? So that's why I'm really doing this live video. So you guys are welcome to watch as well. So right now I'm just going to get a nice middle part down the middle of her hair and just to section it off, okay? And we're not doing it with any weave because she's doing it with her own hair. So therefore I won't be showing with any weave. But if anybody wants to see it with weave, I did my own hair yesterday. Be careful though, Shan. Yes, you know what? If she goes to a thrift store, I see them in the thrift store all the time. And when I say all the time they're in the thrift store. So and you can get a mannequin head out the thrift store for about $5 or less. $5. Hey, Samantha. For $5 or less, okay? So as you guys can see, let me turn the camera around real quick. Okay, so you guys don't need to really see me. Y'all need to see this. Hello, Umani Q Mama 2006. Welcome. Okay, so I have the first section out, okay? And you want to make sure you have some rubber bands handy. So I'm going to go ahead and rubber band this section off really quick, okay? And this is going to be a perfect tutorial because she has this very same hair. I know how to braid with someone hair, but can you do a video for the one having trouble? Sure, I can do that one after this. As a matter of fact, you know what? If I can I make them up. If I can have some sunlight after I do this, then I'll go get a pack of hair that I have over there and try to show you guys real quick, you know, since I'm already here, okay? So, but let's go ahead and get started. Now, the mistake that people often make when they're doing these French braids or Dutch braids or whatever it is they try to spray the hair with hairspray first. They try to, you know, let me see if I can get some more sun in here. Cut that light on for me right there. Let me see if that looks a little bit better. They try to spray the hair first or gel it first and then braid it. That's like a big no-no because you won't be able to. Can you guys see better with or without that light? Can you tell me? With, should I cut the light back off or leave the light on? Let me repart this because I got more hair on one side. Let me know, guys, do you guys like it better with that light that I just cut on or off? It's fine. Leave it out. Go cut the light back off. Off. Yeah, go cut the light back off. Thank you. Maybe I should open up the verticals a little bit more. I'm going to open up the verticals. Hold on. Let me give another part. Because I don't want her to not be satisfied with her Dutch braids because they was lopsided. So, okay. But like I was saying, most people try to put product on it and then braid it first. And if it works for you, then that's fine. But I find for beginners, it's better to do it with hair that's dry with no product on it. It's a lot easier, okay? So here we go. I'm going to go open up the verticals a little bit better. So you want to smooth it. Get everything in place. Okay. All right. Let me open up the verticals a little bit. It's about to rain. That's the problem. Okay. I don't know if that really did anything, but whatever. Okay. So, you're going to start here in the front. You're going to use your pinky. You're going to take 3 sections. 1, 2, and 3. Depending on what braid you want. Okay, thank you, Angela. If you want a over braid, then you're going to start. You're going to take the 3 braids and you're going to go under. Okay, and you're going to grab pieces as you go along. Now, the smaller sections that you grab, the better the braid will look. The braid is on top right now. I can't really see because I'm up. I have it up here on this stand, so I can't see right now what I'm doing. But I'll turn it around a little bit better so you guys can see. And those 3 pieces, you're just going to keep alternating. You're going to keep grabbing and placing it in. Grab. You're going to always keep grabbing from the left and from the right. And the smaller you grab, the neater the braid is. The bigger you grab, the messier the braid is, or not so much messy, but you'll have like not messy, but you'll have, what can I say? The pieces will be bigger, so it won't be so neat. Okay, so far. And I wanted to grab small pieces because also small pieces will last a lot longer. Okay, so, and you see that. Now, if you wanted to let your parts show, you could put some edge control on the braids, on the hair before you braid it. And that's how you get the look of having like these spaces. You know how we do the braids now where these spaces are individually done and it looks like something like this right here? I will drive 14 hours so you can braid mine. Aww, that's so sweet of you. But I don't think you would drive no 14 hours for me to braid your hair, honey. I don't think you would do that, okay? So, as you guys can see, the smaller parts, like I said, it gives a neater braid. You see, it looks and it gives it that pretty look. What was that comment? Let me go back and see it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me go see what you said. Oh, God. Yeah, I know my fingers. I be blocking people by mistake. Oh, I thought it has to do with the nails. No. Okay. No, it has not one thing to do with the nails. You know, some people think that, but it has nothing to do with the nails. It just has something to do with, you know what I mean, how you part. It has something to do with the spaces. Y'all hold on, cause child, this thing here at the bottom is not So I think on the other side, I'm going to show you guys, since a lot of you are asking to see it with the weave. I think I'm going to show you how to braid with the weave on the other side. Okay. But we're going to keep just continuing to go down. Okay. Continue to go down. Grabbing your pieces. Now also, if you don't want a tight braid, you don't have to have a tight braid. You can braid really loose and you'll get that, you know, that messy look. Okay. So you just keep. And here's where the hairspray is going to come for if you're doing a Caucasian client's hair. This is where you are going to use hairspray. We're not going to use gel on this type of hair because if you do so, it will look a hot mess. A complete hot mess, okay? So I'm just going to finish braiding it off to the bottom. Okay? Finish braiding it off to the bottom. And you guys know I'm a fan of the Dollar Tree, so I use a lot of their products. I'm just going to tie this off to the bottom real quick. So you guys stay tuned because I will be showing them on the other side how to do it with some weave. Okay, so now pretty much you can see it's neat. So to further neaten this braid, I'm going to take this hairspray here. As you can see, I have their whole line. I have the mousse. Hey Queen, you're just in time, doing a tutorial really quick. This is the mousse, which is what I use to put on people's plaits, braids, twists, anything that has to do with braiding. When I'm done, I put this on. What about a halo braid? Sure, I can show a halo braid. We'll do that later on this week. I'll go live and show you guys how to do a halo braid. Thank you so much, Mrs. Green. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of this, and you don't want to just take it and go crazy and spray all over it. That's not what you want to do. Your client does need the hairspray. So what you want to do is spray in sections and smooth it. So I'm going to start right here. You just, of course, you want to cover your client's face. Just going to spray a little bit. And you're going to get the smaller end of your tail comb, and you're just going to smoothly glide it up into. That's if you don't want that look with the parts. Now, if you want the look with the parts, you can just spray it and leave it. But if you want to cover up the parts, you can do a brush or you can grab a comb and do it. Okay, and then you're going to spray the other side as well. I'm going to take it up and show you guys in 1 minute. Just want to comb this in. Or you can use a blow dryer. Take your hands and do like this, okay? And this is not my neat work. I know you guys are all saying it's nice and neat, but it's actually not because I just was rushing to do it. But this is here what this looks like, okay? And you always want to start off to the front to make it look natural. I know some people part the hair way back here and start. That's not how you do a French braid. It needs to start at the base and the front and continue to go all the way back. And like I said, I closed in those spaces, but you don't have to do that. If you like that look, you can actually go ahead and line the whole hair with the edge control gel, or you can use one of my favorites, which is the Jam. Use this and then go ahead and braid. Okay, so now I'm going to get a pack of colored hair so you guys can see really well with that. So we're going to do this other side here, and we're going to get a pack of the colored hair to do this. Okay, so I'm going to comb this out. Let me go get a pack of hair. Okay, so we're going to use this. That way you're able to see it. You guys, it took a long time for me to learn how to do French braids with hair. So for those of you that are saying it's so hard, I understand. But just keep practicing, because practice definitely makes perfect. Yeah, because my mom taught me how to do them. And I used to say, I don't want to do French braids. I can't stand. And this is actually not Kanekalon hair. This is synthetic hair. So if when I start braiding, I see that it starts looking terrible, I'll do away with it and get Kanekalon hair. Because the absolute best hair to do a French braid with is Kanekalon hair. Okay. I feel like you guys are not going to be able to see on this side. So I'm thinking about taking this loose and doing the French braid here, because I need for you guys to be able to see. So I'm going to take this one loose, okay? Let me tighten up this. I don't understand why she keeps getting untight, but let's put this in a ponytail first. And the thing I like about this hairspray from the dollar store is it has a nice hold to it, but guess what? It's not one of those holds where it flakes off, or it gets sticky, or it's too hard that you can't, you know, comb it up. It's not like that. You say you got the mousse and hairspray from Dollar Tree. That's all I use. If you look in all my videos, when I finish doing my cornrows or my feed-in braids, and I before I dip them in the hot water, you'll see me spray their entire head with this. The entire head. Because it works really good. I'm telling you, it's better than anything from the hair store. Way better. Like, it's really good. So, okay. So we're going to take this loose. And you guys will see what I mean. Like, it's not going to be crunchy and crispy and all that. Yeah, they have the purple can too. I haven't used I didn't even see they have a purple can? I haven't seen no purple can. Does it have a scent to it? Yes, ma'am. It is hard. My mother taught me to scalp braid, but with the weave, I wasn't still at it. Thank you, Anita. Okay, so we have this loose, and as you can see, the hairspray actually made it a little better for me, because now it's all the way up, so don't have to really worry about that. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can put my camera up a little bit high and point it down some more, so that you guys can possibly see the braid when I start here. I know it's dark, but I apologize again. Okay, so we're going to take the rubber band off the tip of this braid. Let me get my scissors and cut it off. Okay, so remember how can you do a French roll with weave? Are you saying that correct? Are you trying to say French braid, or are you asking for a French roll? I'm going to sit my hair here really quick, because I want to show you guys how to get this started. So just like with the other one, you want to start not too far, because you don't want it to look like a bullhorn, because that's one of the mistakes that I always make with my mom.
Exactly.
Hush, lady. That's one of the mistakes I always make with my mom. I usually start her braid like so far right here, and it looks like a bullhorn, and she gets all upset and yada, 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 whatever. So we're not going to do that. You're going to pull, you want to start in the front, but you're going to still pull a little back, so it, see, like about right here, about that much. You want to have that much there, okay? And instead of breaking it into 1, 2, 3, no, you're going to leave it as one, okay? Go ahead and grab your hair. Now, this is one pack of hair. I'm going to take some hair off just for the sake, because I want you guys, when you try it for the first time, to take some of the hair off too. Now, once you get good, then you can start doing it with like a whole pack of hair. You might even be able to do a pack and a half. Oh, okay, yes, I have a couple of French rolls on my channel already, Shanice, but you know, in the future I'll be glad to go live and show you guys one on a client or on a mannequin, however that goes. Okay, so I'm just going to take off some of the hair. Okay, so just so it's easy, and remember I said this is not Kanekalon hair. This is actually the regular synthetic hair. This hair was like 50 cents, I think, or 25 cents. So it's really, really cheap hair. It's not anything good, okay? So what you're gonna do is, you see how I have this here? Yes, it's a lot of them on here. Okay, and you're gonna grab that one piece, right? Everybody can see, that's why I got this color hair. Hold on, all the fancy ones I thought you was talking about. The casual ones that the teacher and stuff normally wear. Okay, see here? Now, this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets very tricky. So what you're gonna do is, this one part, you're gonna take it, right? And you wanna go ahead, now remember, you're pulling it under. Here it is right here. You want to divide some hair. You want to borrow some hair from another piece. One of those two pieces that you had of the weave. And once you borrow it, you're going to do the same thing. Start the French braid, okay? Now, I'm grabbing my first piece off the side. I know you can't see that just yet, but hold your horses. You'll see it in 1 minute. And I'm praying that this even goes right, especially with me being on live, okay? And this is why you want to make sure you use a good quality of hair, because tangles will give you a ugly French braid, because when you're trying to detangle it like I'm doing right now, it'll slip, it'll move, it'll shift, and it'll be a hot mess, okay? Now I'm grabbing the other piece, just like I did the regular braid. Okay, and if you want, you can even have the person to hold it in the front. That'll help to stabilize it, okay? I know you guys can't see. Give me 1 second. I have to get it started, okay? But remember, we're doing the same exact thing that we were doing with the other braid. It's just that now we're working with some hair, okay? Here I am taking another piece. And with this, you definitely want to get nice sections, because if you get anything too big, it's going to look too gappy, okay? You're going to use the weave, and you're going to use the mannequin hair or your client's hair or whatever, and you're going to braid. I should have got some other hair. This hair here is a nightmare on Elm Street. But once I get to the middle, I promise you it won't tangle anymore. For some reason, this hair, when you first start it, it starts tangling. But once you kind of get it, and you done like fingered your fingers through it to get all the kinks out, it doesn't do it anymore. And also, if you have coconut oil, you can rub a little bit of coconut oil onto the canacolon hair to help keep it, you know, from tangling up, okay? So I'm just using my finger, like somebody mentioned a few minutes ago, about using a fingernail to part. That does work, and it does help. So if you have fingernails, you can actually use your fingernails as like a rat tail comb to help give you a nice crisp part, okay? All right, so I'm going to try to shift this so you guys can see a little bit better. Let me try to, okay, so, and it's really helping out with the spray that's on here. It's helping out a lot, because now I don't have like all those extra frizzies. You know how you get those frizzies and then people go and slap a whole ton of that black gel on your hair? Because I already had the spray here, I don't have to do that, okay? So, and we're just gonna keep using our fingers as little combs. Oh, for real? That's good. See, because practice makes perfect. That's why. Practice definitely makes perfect. Definitely. You know, if you have a little sister or a little cousin, practice on their head. If you have a mom or a grandmother that's willing to sit there, practice on their head, because practice is definitely going to make perfect. Okay? Definitely. Now, I've seen some people take brushes and combs and go in and comb as they braid, but I've never done that. I've never learned to do that. And I wouldn't want to let this braid go, because letting this braid go could result in unraveling. And baby, you don't want that to happen. because then you will find yourself trying to do it all over again, and you will be upset. Not unless you just like starting over and over and over, which I don't. I like to boom, 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 and get it done. Okay? I'm going to leave that little piece out right there, because that piece has been cut. This mannequin is getting loose again. Y'all see her head just turning all around? Be still. She need to be still. All this moving. I'm trying to let y'all see good, so I can't really see what I'm doing. And we're picking up another piece. So it's just a matter of you're just picking up pieces from each side, guys. That's all you're doing, picking up from each side. Let me turn her around so I can see here. Picking up from each side, and that's it. That's all you're doing. It's so simple, but it does take practice. It definitely takes practice. Okay, and then when you get down to the bottom, I want to show you guys something that I used to do to my hair. Well, my mom used to do it when I was in middle school. I know some of you older females, yes it is. It's an underbraid. I know some of you older females are going to remember this when I do it. I used to always have my mom to do my braid going up. I used to have her to do a braid going up, and I would cut the end of the canacle line hair and make it like a pom-pom. It was so cute back then. I was in middle school. So that was the thing to do. It was the style, you know what I mean? Of course, now don't nobody do that, but I just want to show you guys because I'm just thinking about doing it. It was so cute. And again, you're gonna need a rubber band for this as well. Okay, braid this on out. Don't do the puff what a person had. Don't do them like that. Make sure you braid it down. Now, normally the puff would be like right about here, but I don't want to cut this mannequin's hair, so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cap it off right here. Right here. And then you want to get your scissors. I'm going to get the scissors right now. So the shorter you do it, the puffier it'll be. Okay, so I'm going to do it short. Hello. All right, so here it is right here, and I'm gonna cut it like right about here. Is that a black mannequin? My mannequins always have a lot of flowers. This mannequin is a black mannequin, but she has Caucasian hair though. Okay, so you see this here? It's so cute. My mom, like I said, used to do my braid going up, and I would have this little puff to the top, but it would be, of course, bigger than this. It would look like a ponytail because it was way more hair in the braid. And we're just going to do this braid exactly like how we did the other one. Well, this one I'm going to put some of the mousse on here just so you guys can see how the mousse works. So let me put my camera back a little bit so you guys can see. Okay. So this is what I usually do for my French braids, for my braids of any type, like I said. I put the mousse on to keep the braid nice and neat. And it also smells nice. It doesn't have a bad smell to it. And we can leave this here like, you know, put a little curl there or something. You don't have to put all the hair in all the time. Okay, and then I'll use my small side tooth comb to just comb it in. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Sometimes when you do a braid and all the hair doesn't go into this French braid, let me show you what you can do. You can always grab a rat tail comb like so. I'm going to purposely pull out a piece of hair. Let's see. I'm going to show you with this. This is perfect. Okay, so you see how I left this piece of hair out here? What you can do is go ahead and put some gel or mousse, whatever it is you want to use. Put it. This is a real long piece, so I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll try to attempt to show you guys. Yes, I can. You take the piece of hair that you left out, and wherever you want to insert it, we're going to put it in here. You're going to use this end of the comb to stick it in. So look, you're just going to push it. It's in there. You're going to keep doing it. Just keep doing it until all the rest of the hair goes in there. So I'm going to keep pushing it in there. And this is how you correct your mistakes. You don't always have to go back and, you know, do a whole braid all over. I will use a crochet needle. Oh, honey, if you use a crochet needle, you probably be stabbing them people. Okay, so it's in, and then all you do, make sure it's all the way in there. So I think the rat tail comb is the safest thing. I know I've seen people before take scissors. I've seen people before take, well, I just seen somebody they use a crochet needle, which we know is torture. Okay, and see, there's that long piece you guys saw out. Now it's in. I'm just going to brush it. And I'm going to take it off to show you guys. Is that little piece? Oh, I got another little piece. Okay. And we are done. Okay. And that's the French braid. And you see how I say don't start it, because if you start it right here to the front, it's going to look like a horn on the person's head, and you don't want it to look like that. You want it to look uniform, so you pull out this piece of hair like I showed you guys to start it back, okay? And that is our live tutorial for today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining my live tutorial. Thank you guys for requesting the Dutch braids, French braids, whatever you want to call it. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. Tap the bell. Thank you so much, and it really helped me. You're very welcome. Make sure you tap the bell on my channel so that you can receive all my notifications when I upload a video. And if you have any requests, please feel free to always email me. That's going to be in my Dropbox, or you can in the comment section just put whatever you need help with, and I'll be sure to help you guys. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And when it's dry, you can either sit the person under the dryer, or you could hand blow dry it. You enjoy the rest of your day too. You can hand blow dry it, and pretty much that's it. At night you go to bed, you put your scarf on, and you're done. You're done. Okay, so those requests that you guys have been making while the video was done, it's like a little makeup sponge. It's so cute. I'll take those in consideration and hopefully get those live videos out for you guys. I'll try to go live with more tutorials on Missy Pool here. Okay, all right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you all, and I love you. Bye.